We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Flyers and the Elite. The Elite have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Florida, the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 2-2 now. Mm, 3-2. Brian Goodwin waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Kopech is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder is Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single. The 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Castellanos is off of first with 2 away. Here's a fastball at 99 that he's able to foul away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Corbin Martin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And now a pitch on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Alvarez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. In now, Pete Alonso, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Pete Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Yes.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch lifted into center field. Goodwin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So up steps Joey Bart now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Pops this one up. Donaldson in foul ground. But this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now that
From the stretch, Jose Iglesias is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering down the third baseline. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Digging in to try it again, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Acuna Jr.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball 1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ronald Acuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball well outside.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Pulled toward right center field. Goodwin is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Joey Gallo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's set. The 0-1 to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back down center.
Line hard toward right center. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Pete Alonso becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no run. So striding in, Trey Mancini. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. There to make the play is Calhoun. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
the bat, number 11.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Joey Bart, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The right fielder, number 16.
So base is empty now after the double play, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Victor Robles. A ball and no strikes.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That evens it up 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The batter.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he'll ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Calhoun.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Throw won't get him. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Sent out to straightaway center field. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Bowman, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Gallo becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Keston Hiura. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the
ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Elite, the first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Alonso.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little into the concrete staircases, and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Goodwin is right there, one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So here's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the 7th.
So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang. At the plate, Victor Robles. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2-2, Jim.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Taylor Trammell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 86, Taylor Trammell.
Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
A bouncer to the left side. A throw to the plate. Now in the box, Juan Soto. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
In his career, Soto is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
3-1 to him now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Striding in, Yordan Alvarez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pete Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-1 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to Taylor Trammell. Stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Nick Senzel will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2.
And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Paul DeYoung is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready now, Mike Zunino. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Senzel ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. All even now at David Hernandez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Hernandez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Victor Robles digging in now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We are into extra innings. At the plate, Jose Iglesias struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Too high. 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Now back. The center fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The set and the 2-1. Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
The third baseman.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer 3rd. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Andres Munoz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at 3rd, 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
At the ball. No 1, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
The center fielder.
Sliding into the box, Ronald Acuna. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Again, another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Yordan Alvarez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Hernandez is there to make. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
It's sharply toward third. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Richard Rodriguez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. His career numbers against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bo Bichette. He doubled his last time through. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1.
That's a ball. Look out, 1-1.
Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And that's the third out. On to the 12th frame in this one. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Amir Garrett gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he gets ahead 0-1. The backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
2-2 the count. Just hung in there on that one. First and second here with nobody out. 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now back, the third baseman.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Gallo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
So he got him swinging. Joey Gallo sent packing for the third time today. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Is now Andrew Miller is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Now to the plate, Joey Bart. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Miller has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Victor Robles, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Wander Franco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Florida used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.
Fans are final.